My philosophy of literacy is creating an environment that will allow my students to have the ability to understand and advance their disciplinary literacy through interactions with their peers. So with my class, I want to create an environment where students aren't shy to speak out and students aren't like timid to like have their voices heard. Students want to have their voices heard and they want to help each other, want to help each other students, and want to interact with the class. The way I want to seat everybody will be together as seen here. I want to like create room for interactions. I'm not shy or scared to have students talking while I'm talking or things like that, because I want to promote that. And this will be the screen like in the front of the class. Everybody will still be facing the front of the class, but desks will be fairly close together. This will be my desk. And sometimes I know you need to create a room for independent learning. So that's this section over here for independent learning, because some students may be having a down day, or some students, just may not be having the best times interacting with the class. So I got seats over here for independent learning if needed. But that's mainly what I want to promote is that interaction, because I believe that nice talk and communication within class is very important, especially for the class that I'm trying to create. We'll discuss events from current events around the world, past events around the world, everything, because I want to incorporate all of history. I want to incorporate history that reflects their lives, as well as the history that needs to be taught in the curriculum. We will do many different events, and we'll do many different topics and interactions with history. Like we might reenact a site from a court case, which would be nice for our class. So that will also promote the fun and activity that I want to bring in my class. The students will have the chance to reenact a court case so they can have a better understanding of it in a disciplinary literacy form of understanding. And I will teach code switching in my class, but I want a class that's open to all cultures and that is accepting of all cultures. I know students may come from talking in different type of ways, different type of slang, or a different type of style of talking than the normal traditional school setting of talking, and I'm okay with that. But just students will understand, when I use my phrase as a historian, that is a phrase where I want students to look into history as if they were a history teacher or a historian or somebody that was doing research about history. When I use that term, then students will use the code switch. I like to use that instead of saying code switching, because it's a better way to say code switching in my eyes. When I say as a historian, students will take that perspective as a teacher, so they will do the code switch, or when they're writing, they'll write in that type of manner, or anything that has to do with as a historian, that will be their way of code switching. I will allow for advocacy in students, so students can advocate for themselves, students can help each other, students can interact with each other. They could be each other's peer mentors if they would like. They can help each other with work. I'm not ashamed of having my students helping each other with work. And lastly, in my class, I will teach as well as promote diversity in the class, not just between races, but religions, different parts of the world. I intend to have a wide range of diversity in my class. I want to post flags, different flags of different parts of the world in my class. So if I have a student that is from China, I'll have a Chinese flag in my room. Students from America, I'll have an American flag in my room. Students from the UK, I'll have that type of flag in my room. I want to promote culture and diversity, and just students interacting with each other, and a happy, caring vibe in my class. And that's my philosophy of literacy.